SG 25, Acceptance of Bhagavad Vaisha. Acceptance of Bhagavad Vaisha. Sundarananda Vidayavinarda has described how Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura gave up household life and accepted initiation into the renounced order from Srila Gaurakishora Dasa Bhagavaji Maharaja. One day in 1908 the Thakura followed the Bhagavaji as he went from the Thakura's house in Gadrumadvipa to the Bodhgata, where he would cross the Ganges and go to Navadvipa. As he followed him, the Thakura repeatedly asked him to give him initiation into the renounced order of life as a Bhagavaji. Gaurakishora Dasa Bhagavaji felt that he was very fallen and unqualified, seeing the Thakura as his spiritual master, and thus, with great humility, he refused to become the Thakura's Vaishya Guru. Soon after this, the Bhagavaji, by mystic intuition, could understand that the Thakura was very determined and was coming to Navadvipa to ask him again. In order to avoid him, the elderly Bhagavaji went to the house of a prostitute, near a marketplace in Navadvipa, and sat on her veranda for a while. He reasoned that if he had gone anywhere else, including the Ganges, he would have been discovered by the Thakura, but he would never be found in the house of a prostitute, for the Thakura would never enter such a place. Meanwhile, the Thakura, not finding Bhagavaji Maharaja, could understand his uneasiness, and so he returned to Gadruma. Bhagavaji Maharaja then came out of hiding and went to the Radharamana gardens, where he began to laugh uproariously. When questioned by a devotee who was present as to why he was laughing so much, he replied, "Today I have outwitted Kedaranatha Babu. I sat in that Mataji's house over there, and not being able to find me, Kedaranatha Babu returned home. A few days later, the Thakura sent one of his sons to Navadvipa to bring Bhagavaji Maharaja to Svananda Sukadakunja. The Bhagavaji agreed to come, and after a few days' stay, he consented to initiate the Thakura as a Bhagavaji. According to Gaurakishora Dasa Bhagavaji Maharaja's direction, the Thakura, in his presence, put on the old loincloth and Bhairvasa, begging apron, of Srila Jagannatha Dasa Bhagavaji, his Shiksha Guru, who had departed from the world some years earlier. By his verbal consent and his physical presence as a witness, Srila Gaurakishora Dasa Bhagavaji Maharaja became the Vaishya Guru of Thakura Bhaktivinoda. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura followed the example of Srila Sanatana Goswami, who took the renounced order of life in the presence and with the consent of Lord Chaitanya by putting on the old white cloth of Tapani. In this way everything was done wonderfully, following the historical Gaudiya Vaishnava precedent. After this, the Thakura continued his chanting and writing, sometimes living in Gadrumadvipa and sometimes in Calcutta at the Bhakti Bhawan.